What the fuck though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the fuck though. I don't bluff, bro. Aiming at your head like a buffalo. You a roughneck.
I started skating. I'm not good with exact times and years and stuff, but I'm sure it was about 7, 8 years ago, something like that. I was watching a show called Camp Woodward at the time, and it was about a kid at the time. His name was Alex Midler. Shout out Alex, that's my homie now. It was about Alex and just watching him have fun every day on the board, and I was like, I want to do it. So first trick I learned how to do was a rock the fakie. Shout out Steve Caballero. I had to learn, the guy who taught me how to skate, he was like, if I'm gonna teach you any trick first, I'm gonna teach you a trick from one of the legends. And Steve already know, Mr. Cab, he's a full cab, half cab. So some people call it rock the fakie, some people call it half cab, whatever. I call it rock the fakie, but I know where it comes from. If you're trying to learn how to skate, the first thing you must learn how to do is how to fall. So before I started, when I started skating, before every session, I would stand 25 different angles on the top of a quarter pipe like this, fully padded up, helmet, whatever. I stand twist my body 25 different awkward ways and make my homie push me. So therefore, I could fall. And he would always tell me, by the end of this, by the time we finish this, I'm gonna probably been pushed you 1,000 ways. And he's like, I just want you to know that when you actually fall off the skateboard, you won't fall none of those ways. So just be prepared. So learn how to fall first. I am a street skater, but I have a park, so that makes me a tranny skater as well. As far as skate parks, the best skate parks are obviously found in LA. Everybody knows that. The Barracks is one of the craziest parks in the world. Oh man, we just went, hold on one second. Oh, Rick! We just went to, what's the last city we went? Milwaukee. It wasn't in Milwaukee. I'm always in Milwaukee. It wasn't, what's the name of that skate park we just went to, that dope one? Pittsburgh was the illest one? Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we was in Pittsburgh, and so when I'm on tour like this, when there's a skate park available, it has to be indoor. When there's one available, we book it for the night, and I get to see these different parks in these different cities, but then I've been touring my whole life, so now it's starting to be, I'm going back to I get to see these people I've seen, and so they love to see the progression, because they remember when I was there, whenever I was there, I probably was, going down the ramp on my board, and we probably was cheering for that, like, oh, he made it, you know what I mean, and now I'm doing different things. So we just went to the park in Pittsburgh, and it blew our minds, so. It was dope. So yeah, but best parks are in LA. But like I said, go to Pittsburgh, go to Milwaukee. There's a crazy park in Milwaukee too. They got a lot of big bowls in Milwaukee, so you better know what you're doing out there. The best thing, what gets me going about a skate park is what's it have? What's it have to offer? Does it have an equal amount for every type of skater? You gotta have equal stuff for street skaters, stuff for vert skaters, and for tranny skaters. So what I mean by that is you gotta have a nice bowl, and you gotta have a nice quarter pipe. That's for the vert skaters. You gotta have a nice tranny area, meaning so where you can just get good lines in, some good quarter pipes, some good corners, some good turns, some good rails, and then you gotta have a straight street section. You know what I mean? You gotta have some setup, some rails somewhere. I need me like a good 7 stair to warm up on, and then I'm going to the 12 stair. And if I ain't got nothing to do that next day, I'm gonna try the 16 stair. If you're coming to the skate park for the first time, what you shouldn't do is what you can't do. What do I wear to skate? I'm not sure, because I'm very much into my skating. I'm not good at it, but I'm focused on what I'm doing, so I don't know what I be having on, truthfully. There definitely has to be music when I'm skating, unless Rick and I are trying something that requires him and I to go back and forth to talk, because he's a great skater, and sometimes he watching me try it over and over and over, so he's trying to let me know your right foot is up too far, sometimes your right foot, your left foot needs to be up, that type of thing. Some of the skate legends that obviously, that everybody should, if you want to get into skating, even if you don't, if you just want to look into skating, if you're interested in it, period, then you should honor the legends. And the legends are obviously Tony Hawk. If you're into vert skating, that's Tony Hawk. Or Shaun White, something like that. If you're street skating, man, like me though, as far as legends, then you gotta check out people like the Vet. You gotta go back to people like, for me, my era. So you gotta remember, when I say my era, it's when I got into skating. So I don't want to disrespect none of the real legends out there. For me, don't get mad. It's people like Ryan Sheck. Yeah, I know, Sheck's, you know, is Paul Rodriguez, you know what I mean, Shane O'Neill, you know, it's Theodis Beasley, it's Stevie Williams from DGK. It's people like that. It's the whole Baker, whole Deathwish team, everything they ever put out, and everybody already know it's Keenan forever. Number one, you are going to fall. Number two, get back up. Number three, keep pushing.